Guitar Ninjas, welcome to today's Riff of the Week. This is the beginner Riff of the Week. We're looking at pop punk at the moment, and we're going to take a little riff through the major scale to practice using all of our fingers. We really want to get that little finger exercise to build up that strength and speed to make you better further down the line. If you're new to the Guitar Ninja, then you're probably not aware that I'm doing a month project at a time. We're doing a backing track at the beginning of the month, then a beginner video, intermediate video, and advanced video, all with sections to play over that backing track, and then at the end of the month, I'll release a performing video of me going through each of those sections with the track. Make sure that you've subscribed so you can see all of these videos, and if you're any beginner, there'll be a new beginner one every month. If you're intermediate, you can have a go at the beginner and intermediate every month, and even try your hand at the advanced ones if you want. Obviously, if you're advanced, then all of these videos, you can have a go at all of them. So, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of these videos, or even better, check out the Guitar Ninja Academy where you can set up a free membership. It gives you access to all of these videos in one hit at the beginning of the month, and on top of that, you'll be able to see chord graphs and other things relating to the video below each of the videos. And if you're already watching this on the Academy, remember to invite your friends along so you can get yourself some extra coins and fans for your avatar without having to put any extra effort in. So for those that aren't aware of what the Guitar Ninja Academy is, it's another way of learning guitar with a lot more fun, extra benefits. I'll leave a link in the description below so you can go check that out. So in today's session, we're having a play around with our G major scale. That means we're starting on the 3rd fret of our 6th string, and we've got just 5 notes that we're going to play with. If you notice there though, the little finger is getting involved twice. We are using this exercise to build up that strength in the little finger as well as some of the others. So let's have a look at what this exercise is. So the first note we're going to do is with our little finger all the way up on the 5th fret of the 6th string. Quite a stretch for a lot of people to get their little finger up there, so let me give you a few tips. First of all, your elbow. If your elbow's out here, look how low my little finger is. But if I draw my elbow in and pivot around my hand, then my little finger suddenly comes up. So the elbow being into my side is actually really helpful. Next, my thumb position. If I put my thumb along the neck like this, it's not very good. In fact, you can see that better in the other camera. So if my thumb's along like this, it's not very good. But if I lower the thumb and put it between my hand stretch, so for this exercise, I'm going to put my thumb directly behind the sort of the 3rd to 4th fret mark. In fact, I think if I was playing this normally, yeah, I'd be just behind the 4th fret with my thumb and the elbow in. This is going to give me a really good hand position to start this exercise. So now that we've got the hand in the right position, we should be able to fit both our middle finger on the 3rd fret and our little finger on the 5th fret. Now we only need one at a time, but being able to put both down together will really help you with your speed. So, our exercise to start with looks like this. So as you can see, we've got the 5th fret with the little finger, followed by the 3rd fret with the middle finger. We're then going to do that again. And then one more with the little finger. Now, those last 2 notes are actually quicker than the other 2. So the timing sounds like this. And again. So they're a bit quicker, but as you can see, they're not crazy fast. Okay, let's jump on to the next section. So for this section, we're now going to be taking our fingers to the 5th string. We're still going to stick with those same frets, so our thumb shouldn't need to move, our elbow shouldn't need to move, it's just which fingers we're using and the strings we're on. So, we're sticking with the same frets for each finger, so our little finger's still going to play 5, our middle finger's still going to play 3, but our index finger is going to play the 2nd fret. So we're going to do the same exercise, 5, 3, 5, 3, But instead of going back up to 5 like we did on the 6th string, we're going to go down to 2. So the exercise is like this. And that follows the same pattern as the first half. Okay, let's see that again. So sections 1 and 2 separately aren't too bad. The difficulty can be getting from one to the other. So let's have a look at the two shapes together. So I started to go back into the first one there just so you could see how the two shapes merge both ends. When we've played the last note of the first half, that last note on the 6th string with our little finger, we then need to move the finger down the string, but it's in the same fret. So we don't need to come off and try and work out where we are again. We just need to bring it down that string. Then for the next note, our middle finger just needs to come down a string. So it shouldn't be too tricky, but the timing of getting that little finger down a string and your plectrum to the right string can be tricky for some beginners. Remember, if there's any part of this video I've gone over too quickly, you can go back to that section and re-watch it before you move on. But you can always leave a comment below if there's anything that I haven't explained clear enough, and I'll try and help you out where I can. Getting from the second half back to the first half is actually a bit easier in my opinion, but it depends on the stretch. So making sure your elbow and thumb has stayed in a good position this whole time, you should be able to play that 2nd fret on the 5th string, and your little finger shouldn't be too far away from playing that 5th fret on the 6th string. So we get this. Now, if you really struggle with that, it might be worth just practicing going between the last note and the first note. So that's the 2nd fret on the 5th string with your first finger, and the 5th fret on the 6th string with your little finger. Practice just going between those. Okay, so this time I'm going to demonstrate the whole exercise slowly, and then we'll have a go with the music. Okay, so let's try it again now with the music. Okay, we're going to come in with the next chord, and let's go. So as you may have noticed, we went through that exercise twice. So the first line, second line, first line, second line, just to make sure that we can get through going from the end back to the beginning. It's an important part in songs. Being able to play a riff or a chord structure once isn't going to help you out if you can't get back to the beginning and still keep in time with the music. You don't hear guitarists playing a part of a song and then pausing to get back to the first chord. So we need to practice getting from the end back to the beginning of this section. So let's have another go with the music with both loops, going through it twice. Coming in 3, 2, 1, and. I hope that's been helpful. It may be tricky, like I say, making sure your thumb and elbow are in a good position. We are exercising the little finger that most people find quite weak. The hand position with the thumb being strong may feel uncomfortable on the wrist at first as well. So if you're finding this a little difficult and a little uncomfortable, a lot of beginners do. If you found this relatively easy, then it might be worth checking out the intermediate video, which if you're on YouTube will be out next week. And if you're on the Guitar Ninja Academy, will be available now in the newest videos. So remember, you can practice this along with the backing track available as well. If you're on the Academy as well, the tab below the video you can download as well. If you found this video useful, remember you can help me out loads by giving it a like or subscribe if you're on Facebook. And if you're on the Guitar Ninja Academy, please share it with your friends so they can check this out as well. Remember, doing that gets you some coins and fans for your character as well. And for those that aren't yet on the Academy, it is free to set up a beginner account. You get the first few courses, you get all of these Riff of the Week videos that come out, access to the avatar, tuner, metronome, and all sorts of other things to help you get better at guitar. Well, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next video soon. Bye!